Hi guys, today it's about pigmentations, dark spots, dark areas on the face. You're totally confused about those bleaching creams, these ingredients and all this marketing blah blah on the internet. You really want to know more about scientific specific ingredients and what you can do to prevent and get rid of them. You should now stick with me because the topic is finally hyperpigmentations, so dark spots in the face. So hi guys, today the topic is pigmentations, dark spots. But before, for everybody who doesn't know me, my name is Dr. Liv. Everybody is calling me Dr. Liv. I'm a board certified dermatologist, actually an MD PhD. I have my beautiful clinic here in Switzerland, Zurich, and I'm so happy that I can help a couple of you guys worldwide with some information about this channel or even over my Instagram story, because I'm traveling so much for different conferences or for even seeing patients worldwide. So welcome. I love to talk about my topic skincare ingredients, skin food and everything what makes your skin look great. So welcome guys, and I'm really appreciating all your comments. I try to answer them if they're not specific, otherwise I collect them for the next Q&A. I thank you so much for all this likes, I really appreciate a lot. Hit the notification bell to get notified, because I'm now doing more and more YouTube videos inspired by you guys, and because pigmentations is a big issue, and a lot of you just posted down there. I decided, okay, now it's time to sort out certain things and make it hopefully more clear. And as you know me, I try to sculpt scientific backgrounds a little bit in a kind of a storytelling thing to make it easier to understand for you, and really knowing that there is no magic, but there is science and there are ingredients which do help your skin. So welcome in the skin training program, and now let's start the topic dark spots, pigmentations. So first I would like to talk about why actually that happens, or maybe we do this in the end. What actual ingredients are there on the market to kind of prevent, stop, get them out and attack them. And exactly this kind of order, this is how does it work. So actually it's a very complicated scientific background, so let's make it very easy. So you know that the skin is like a cobblestone layer, and in the depth of the skin layer, so this is your upper part of the skin, and these are cells we call melanocytes, which producing melanin. Mela is Greek, dark, black actually. Okay, so you look, this is a fun kind of octopus cell, I call. If we zooming in into the cell, we make it even more complicated. It looks like this, kind of fun, right? And if we go even deeper, there are even more complicated things. These are all biochemistry reactions. Okay, so now let's look deeper inside and make it more kind of understandable, because just if you understand how things are working, you know what to do, right? And you want to get rid of them. So, and let's think about, so because of certain reasons, these cells producing more pigment. So you have in your body, it's not magic, but you have in your body enzymes which making your pigment just way darker, and you have enzymes cutting these pigmentations. So you have, like always in life, a yin-yang. So if this yin-yang balance system is out of control, one, because of hormones, because of stress, because of different genetic reasons, or because of too much sun, we come to this point, this enzyme might work quicker and more intense. So you want to stop this enzyme, and this enzyme we call in dermatology tyrosinase. So enzyme tyrosinase, if this is stronger, you try to stop it, and therefore we call it tyrosinase inhibitor. inhibit, of course, stopping lectin. So in order to stop this too much pigmentations, you can actually use certain ingredients, right? And these ingredients are, for example, hydroquinone. This is a really strong stopper of this enzyme. It was banned from the free market because people just use it all over the body, use it just all years long, and this is what becomes problematic. Therefore, it is banned from the free market. You just find it in certain countries. Here in Switzerland, in Europe, and even the United States, it is prescription only because we want to make sure that you're using it properly. So hydroquinone is a strong inhibitor, which you just can use from a certain time. So once or twice per year, I tell my patients, it's like the cleaning agents. You're just cleaning their house once or twice a year heavily, right? So the autumn and spring cleaning. This is why you're using the hydroquinone in certain kind of creams, serum, gels. So hydroquinone is number one. Then you have acylic acid. It's optional as my beloved ones because in some countries it's free available. It's really nice to use, and it's also a stopper of this enzyme. Another one you might know about, it's arbutin. So what is arbutin? It's also stopping this enzyme. Another one, licorice extract. So exactly, this is what you eat as yummy things. This licorice extract is also helping to stop this one enzyme to get your pigment darker and also trying to kind of help make it less visible. Another one is kojic acid, as well as aloesine, knowing from the aloe vera ones, green tea, and retinol. So anyhow, these ingredients are all ingredients stopping to make pigmentations darker, and because you're stopping this enzyme, of course, the pigment becomes also less and less. So this we call enzyme stoppers. So not getting darker, and because not getting darker, the pigmentations, if it's stopped, it's also fading. But as I said, it's a couple of wheels have to move before the big hand is moving. So the stop enzymes are hydroquinone, acylic acid, arbutin, licorice extract, green tea, kojic acid, and aloesine. I list them all down there. So another thing is, it's not just this, right? So stopping is one, but also kind of pigmentation not to get transferred to outside this melanocytes, right? We're calling them transfer stopper, right? And these are other ingredients, for example, retinoic acid, right? Or even soy protein, or, and now it comes, niacinamide. This is why niacinamide in a lot of creams are used and saying, oh, it helps against pigmentations. Yes, it does, because the transfer of the pigment is kind of stopped. So we have stopping this kind of enzymes down in the melanocytes, transferring, stopping the transfer. And another thing is, if you try to make, we call it epidermal turnover. So if going back to our skins, this is a melanocyte, this is a couplestone layer. If this pigment down there is already up, if you do turnover, meaning removing dead skins and pushing the production from underneath, and I don't mean scrubbing, rubbing, this will not work, guys, but kind of keeping the cell turnover going. And this turnover means removing dead skin cells, but with an ingredients which removes the dead skin cells without touching the healthy ones, right? And these are the typical ones you probably also know from my other videos. It's my beloved one, alpha hydroxy acid. It's also the lactic acid, milk acid, and it's also retinol. All of them are helping to get the turnover of your skin, right? And getting therefore the pigment out. So we have stopping enzyme, stopping transfer, keeping, if it happens, up, so out. And another one is stopping, not even getting something. And this is one big topic we call antioxidants. Right? You know all of them because the topic antioxidants is all over, but yeah, they're helping not actually getting more pigment and preventing getting darker. And this, of course, is, as you know, vitamin C, coffee berry, mulberry extract, and actually also green tea. So these ingredients are stopping antioxidants, which you're also taking as food, right? Because it's all about protecting cells, protecting against free oxygen, so against kind of free radicals, stabilizing cells. Okay, let's make it more complicated. No, let's make it more clear. So what we do have, stopping enzymes, not pushing them out, getting the turnover, protecting. And the most important part, guys, this is the most easiest and for you the cheapest ever. And a lot of people just swimming and say, oh, how to fade dark spots in my video with a sun cream, it's impossible. Guys, think before you say something. Why? It's very logical. Science is very easy. So if you're not getting energy to smash the cells, what does it happen? You're not getting pigment. So if you're protecting your skin from the UVA, and the UVA is a high energy, it's penetrating the window, it's penetrating really all windows. You're not safe in the car, you're not safe in the train, in the bus, at home. It's penetrating window, goes deep in the cells, and boom, destroy your cells. And this is what gives you pigmentation and makes the rednesses worse. So if you stop just by using everyday religiously sun cream, a UVA sun cream with at least an SPF 30, and yeah, look at my video how to apply sunscreen right, or look at the video I did in New York City if I really explain why the window is penetrating UVA. So if you're stopping, not getting more pigment, of course you can quicker remove it, right? It's very logic. So protecting a couple of weeks, so it's one week, most important ones. Stopping not to get more and darker, stopping to transfer, and getting the turnover increase to get pigment out, but on the same time protecting with also antioxidants and exactly sun. So these are the most important scientific background ingredients you should look at. Different serum creams, doesn't matter, guys. It's like where the vegetables are floating in the soup, right? The vegetables are the ingredients and the soup is actually cream serum. So don't make things complicated. Look in the list down there. Look that if you're really trying to figure out what works for you, you're trying at least picking one of each wheel of this big kind of complex scientific background. For everybody, because I saw a couple of you also medical students, there's a great medical paper, no, not from me, post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, a comprehensive overview. I love it, from a great kind of colleagues. This is Tapanit from Thailand, Bangkok, and Michigan, Detroit. Guys, thank you so much for this great paper for us to give you all the information that you guys can use it and stop all the pigmentations, because you are the master of disaster, guys. So I hope you like it. Give me a thumbs up, share it to friends, hit the notification bell, and be a friend of my Insta story. I try to post as much as I can, particularly if I'm traveling around. I hope you like it. Give me some comments. Love you all, guys. Hope to see you next time. If it says Dr. Liv, because I love beauty and I love you.